When we come back, you'll see an extraordinary new form of sports training. It uses pictures, music, and colors, and has saved the careers of many professional athletes.
At some time or another, most professional athletes fall into a slump. For some unknown reason, they just stop performing.
A slump can last for a few days or sometimes even years. And until recently, the only solution was time and patience.
There now may be a cure. It involves a mind programming technique that has already helped numerous athletes.
Mitchell Page, designated hitter for the Oakland A's, is up to bat. He's up to bat again. Another home run. It's easy to see why Mitchell was considered one of the top young players in the league.
At that time, I really had a good mind to do whatever I thought I could do. I didn't think I was going to hit 2 home runs that night, but I knew I was going to swing it back real well, hit the ball real hard, and there's no way that I was going to make myself look bad because I was in control of my game.
In 1979, Mitchell Page fell into a terrible batting slump. No matter how hard he tried, his performance would not improve. Finally, Page sought help from a company called Professional Development Associates in San Leandro, California. It offered hope in the form of a unique new training technique.
Let's see what you have there, Nance. Well, I've been looking at
the technique is called muscle memory training. It was developed by Steve DeVore and his brother, Dr. Gregory DeVore.
What is muscle memory programming? It's a concept which we utilize the abilities of an athlete and try and enhance what he's already developed. Let's look, for example, at a professional baseball player such as Mitchell Page. Mitchell, who was an outstanding baseball player, had all the ability to hit home runs, to play baseball in a way that was admired by many of his colleagues. And yet, when he came to us, he had one problem. He could not concentrate. He could not relax. He could not draw from within that the things that were required for him to consistently perform in a way that he felt he could.
First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the colors and use those colors as a reference for our relaxation. You can just look at the screen over there, and I'll flash the colors on the screen.
The colors are part of a relaxation technique. Mitchell also learns to associate them with specific muscles in his body.
Blue and purple. Which
Steve
is the eyes.
Teaches Mitchell how to relax. He then associates that with the color. Mitchell goes on the ball field, thinks of the color, and automatically his muscle groups relax.
Keep the tension there. Now go ahead and very, very quickly release it. Okay, Mitch, I'd like to have you do is key into the ball, the moving ball up there, and especially key into the seams of the ball.
We taught him through the use of videotape that he could see himself doing what he did best time after time again, so it was programmed into his memory. That again, by using color coding, he was able to recall the feeling, what it was like to hit that home run.
What I'd like to have you do is to hear the sound of the ball hitting the sweet spot of the bat. It's associated with this picture. Recall that from memory. Even the sound of the crowd that night. And as you're watching this ball sail and yourself running, feel the emotion. The intensity of the emotion is associated with that.
Most coaches, what they will do, they will focus on the negative aspects.
Just absorb.
We're focusing on what they do correctly, and then through a process of relaxation, of concentration, and showing them on screen what they do well, we allow them to code in to their memory the perfect thing they do, that they can then recall that and use it when they're performing.
Mitchell Page underwent 10 sessions of muscle memory training. The results were remarkable. His performance on the field was enormously improved.
The last 79 and 80 have been a very tough year for me, really. Up to the time I picked up a muscle memory program that I was unable to concentrate, but afterwards I was able to concentrate and bear down, and had 11 home runs out of the last 30 games with a batting average about .334.
That's what I'm about next year.